Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have your spoilers for the week of January 3rd, 2022. The first spoilers of 2022. In the background, it's all vault, so I know some of you don't like the way I do spoilers. You want to see and read along like a read-along book or something. But it's all vault, so you get to see cool stuff on the screen there while I read you the spoilers. So you can keep working or playing the game while you listen. I like it. I like to plagiarize a website the entire time. I know that's not the definition, but that's my definition. All right, weekly event spoilers PC, mobile, Xbox, PS4 for the week of January 3rd, 2021. All platforms, Nintendo Switch after this. Let's get into 2022. What do we got going on? Let's see. Monday, January 3rd, 2022, we have Tower of Doom. It is Doom of Darkness. I think that's purple, right? So purple Doom. It looks like a Cinemirage week. It says Shintang for the Doom of Darkness, or the Tower of Doom. But yeah, Tower of Doom. Make sure you look at your guild chat or wherever they post their scouting. Somebody's gonna have to be the scout. They're going to run through every room, hopefully and tell you what's in each room. Make sure you go to the unlock scroll rooms, the luck scrolls, the heroism, and the fireball. Haste is also pretty good, but the least of the five. And run up the tower. Go to floor 26. Anything above that, the rewards for the Tower of Doom are terrible. So if you get first place, it's terrible. It's not worth the investment. But I know there's some people out there that have to do a little extra because of their guild. But yeah, if everybody's doing their share, you shouldn't have to go any further than floor 26. That's when you stop getting weapon scrolls anyway. So that's what I would do. Follow your scout, luck scrolls, unlocks, heroism, fireball, and haste. And you can also, it's purple, so you could use like your purple Guild Wars team or something like that. But I will be making teams on Monday and Tuesday, of course. Faction event Tuesday for Depths of Sin. Pet Rescue Wednesday, January 5th for Beals from Cinemirage. Thursday class event for Doomsayer. Not great. Not a great class. It has an okay class weapon, but that has nothing to do with the class event. Because you want to get the class weapon for free by doing 250 victories equipping Doomsayer. You don't want to get it through the class event. And then Friday, January 7th, we have Invasions. Toad Squeezer Zajin. Then on Saturday, we have a pet rescue for Mimi Cophagus from Kitar. So yeah, Invasion, the captain is more important than usual. You can use multiples of the captain. There's going to be multiple towers, so they're stronger than like a raid event that's going on right now where it's a little bit weaker. There's only one Zul'Goth. To reiterate, Cinemirage Week, Tower of Doom, Purple, Faction Assault, Depths of Sin, Wednesday, Pet Rescue, Beals, Cinemirage. Class Event, Doomsayer, Cinemirage. Friday, Invasions, Zajin, Toad Squeezer, Goblin. Saturday, Pet Rescue, Mimicophagus from Kitar. Let's see what kind of new troops we got for this upcoming week for PC, mobile, PlayStation, and Xbox. Troop spoilers. We have the Abject of Despond coming into the game on Monday from Cinemirage, an Abject Failure. Arcane Venom, base rarity, Epic, troop type Daemon, troop role Warlock. What does he look like here? What the heck just happened? That's not cool. I think I just accidentally... Oh, there we go. I accidentally clicked something. This guy, man, he looks crazy. I don't know how to explain him. He's a demon. He's holding like a lantern, and he's got like chains on him. He doesn't have a shirt on. Like he's got holding a heart in his hand. He's got like horns. He has no eyeballs. He's got a bunch of teeth. His whole face is basically teeth and horns with no eyeballs. He's pretty skinny. He looks pretty cool, like a demon, like a golem type, but not as like not crawling on four, more like standing on two. Fruits of Despair is the spell. Destroy all gems of the most used enemy color. Then eliminate 3 magic from all enemies. If Despond is on my team, eliminate 3 more magic. Huh. We'll have to see who Despond is. Mana color green, purple, mana cost 12. He kind of looks like Greed mixed with Golem or something like that. Picture that. I'll put it on the I'll probably put him on the thumbnail. Trait number 1, Omen of Dark. Split a purple gem at the start of battle. Trait number 2, Accursed. All enemies lose 2 random skill points. Trait number 3, Mana Shield. Immunity to Mana Burn, Mana Drain, and Mana Steal. He sounds kind of interesting. Like he's a very defensive type of troop. He messes up the enemy team. Not defensive per se, but like a debuff. He's going to destroy all gems of the most used enemy color. That's going to screw them up because then there's going to be nothing on the board for them to take, right? And then he's going to eliminate 3 magic from all enemies. That's going to screw him up a little bit. Then if Despond is on your team, he's going to eliminate 3 more magic, which in the grand scheme of things, 3 magic or 6 magic, it's not that big of a deal, but, you know. He sounds okay for, like, very early game or something. Then, like, the other troops here, it doesn't really show anything else. There's something called Ares, a mythic, which, shouldn't we have a mythic this week? Yeah, shouldn't we have a mythic this Friday? I wonder why it's not showing up on Terran's World. That's strange. I think I got it all mixed up here. Give me a second. Yeah, my bad. Okay, also on Monday, January 3rd, from Cinema Mirage, we have Despond. Despond, all shall love me and despair. Arcane Spirit, base rarity, legendary. Troop type Daemon, troop role Mage. I accidentally hit a button and screwed up the order of the troops. Oh, this guy looks crazy too, man. He's like he's got 4 arms first of all. He's wearing like a cloak. He also has his shirt off. He's kind of levitating a plate or something with one of his hands. He's holding a staff. I'll probably put him on the thumbnail as well. There's too many troops though. I might miss out on putting one of them. I'll probably put the legendary and the mythic, so... Anyway, his spell is Despairing Gaze. Deal damage to an enemy equal to their attack. Then deal the same damage to all enemies above them. Summon an Abject of Despond. Mana color blue-purple, mana cost 16. Let's see what his traits are. Trait number 1, Omen of Ice. Explode a blue gem at the start of battle. Trait number 2, Impervious. Trait number 3, Creeping Gloom. Drain 3 mana from a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. Huh. If you can get him looping, you could drain the whole team just by looping, but very slowly. Deal damage to an enemy equal to their attack. I mean, even in like a super deep delve, that probably still wouldn't one-shot, because the more attack something has, usually the more HP and armor they have as well. It does summon, and it does more damage after that to all enemies above. It sounds okay, but a lot of the time they'll put a troop in the game, it does do like a lot of damage, but then it does nothing else, and then you have to get it all the way back up again. And, you know, unless you find something that peanut butter and jellies it. Which it sounds like he wants the Abject of Despond in his team, too. I don't know. Also on Friday, we have a new Mythic, January 7th, 2022, from Darkstone. Kind of looks like Mother of Darkness from far away, but a dude. Consort of Darkness. No kink shaming, please. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think I do. Never mind. Hopefully that doesn't... Arcane Darkened Skull, base rarity mythic, troop type Daemon Rogue, troop role Assassin. Isn't that like somebody that likes to be a slave or something? Put it in the comments. I don't know. Yeah, he's like the dude Mother of Darkness. Just picture that. Dark Submission is the spell. There is a magic... What? There is a magic plus 1% chance to slay an enemy. So if you have like all the magic, isn't that like 40 or 50%? If the enemy dies, create 12 skulls, otherwise eliminate 10 from all their skills. Don't correct me on that. I don't know exactly how much magic we got, but I think it's something like 40-something if you have a lot of magic. Might be some, I'm just throwing out crazy numbers. Don't correct me. Mana color, red, purple, brown. Mana cost 24. Trait number 1, Song of Darkness. Summon a dark storm at the start of battle. Trait number 2, Spell Block. Reduce damage from spells by 50%. That's pretty good. Trait number 3, Darkest Hunger. Steal 6 life from the first enemy when matching purple gems. Man, I thought, let's read that spell again. There is a magic plus 1% chance to slay an enemy. If the enemy dies, create 12 skulls, otherwise eliminate 10 from all their skills. Huh. So if you don't kill it, you are going to do nothing and then eliminate 10 from all their skills. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm sure somebody's going to say that's amazing, and if you put it with this, then that. But yeah, that's it for this week as far as new troops. We got the Adject of Despond, which is the Glory Shop troop. We have Despond, which is a legendary from Cinemirage. And we have the new mythic Consort of Darkness, which, I don't know. All three of them I'm not super sure about. The legendary sounds okay. Weapon spoilers, PC, mobile, Xbox, PS4. I hope I'm not... Hopefully the mic is doing okay. I'm kind of bending over my laptop to read this, but if I get in the way of the Wi-Fi signal, it goes... It starts messing up my audio. Monday, January 3rd, 2022, from Cinemirage. This is the weapons. We have the Doomed Magi. Rarity Doomed, weapon type staff, weapon roll generator. It's a doomed weapon, probably from the Tower of Doom. Mana color purple, mana cost 18. The spell is create 4 brown gems plus 1 per tempering level. Give magic plus 1 armor to all purple allies. If the enemy has a doom, eliminate all armor from a random enemy. Sounds terrible. Magical, gain 1 magic. Lightning, deal 5 scatter damage. Enchanting, enchant myself. Dark, create a dark storm. And Doom Darkness, drain 2 mana from purple enemies. And then on Friday, January 7th, 2022, from Zhejian, we have Gob Sticker. Rarity Legendary, weapon type dagger, weapon roll generator. Mana color blue yellow. It explodes magic plus 1 green gems. Grant a random stats effect to all goblin allies, then summon a goblin troop. That sounds good. That sounds good. If you have a whole team of goblins and you use that weapon and you're going to explode a bunch of green and then you can summon a goblin troop. What if you put that with Flaming Oni? Then you have like all this green explosion and all these goblin summons. That's just my first thing that popped in my head. Chaotic, eliminate 2 points of a random skill from the first enemy. Treacherous, deal 5 damage to the last enemy. Leeching, steal 2 mana from the first enemy. And Hemorrhage, bleed the first enemy. So yeah, one of those explodey weapons that you definitely want to get. And it's going to be through invasion, so you're going to buy up in the shop anyway to get your turns and get your invasion troop and stuff like that. So you're going to buy it through the shop. Let's see. Do we have... checking class spoilers because of Elementalist, but nothing there. Kingdom spoilers because of Nexus, nothing there. And then pet spoilers, PC, mobile, Xbox, PS4. We have nothing till January 17th. Max Kingdom Power for PC, mobile, PlayStation, and Xbox. On the 3rd of January, we get Cinemirage Kingdom Power to 15. On the 7th, we get Darkstone Kingdom Power to 23. Yeah, and that's it for PC, mobile, PlayStation, and Xbox. So a new Mythic, a new Legendary, a new weapon that sounds pretty awesome through the Invasion event, a purple Tower of Doom, and the rest of the week was kind of ho-hum. But, hey, purple Tower of Doom all week, Invasions on the weekend with a cool weapon, and a new Mythic. So that's what's up. I'd say... most of the action's going to be at the beginning of the week and the end of the week for this stuff. You could probably schedule some days off, like Wednesday and Thursday or something, if you really wanted to. Not that I recommend it, but days where you could just do your adventure board and dungeon is what I mean. Right, like Wednesday and Thursday. Anyway, let's go on to Nintendo Switch. If you are PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation, please like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Alright, on to Nintendo Switch spoilers. Weekly event spoilers for the week of January 3rd, 2022. For good old Nintendo Switch. Alright, you guys are having a world event on Monday. It is called Crown Jewels. Medal of Darkness, 160% spell damage for all troops in the current event. You are also having a Cinemirage week, so that is pretty cool. We have the same kingdom at the same time. So you'll have the same event and keys, you're going to have the same class, and you have the same pet. That's pretty awesome. You also have Guild Wars. So get ready for that on Monday. Make sure you do your Sentinels and your defense before it moves to Tuesday. Faction Assault on Tuesday is Depths of Sin. We have the same thing, so you guys can watch along, like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for sure. Same thing. That's awesome. Pet Rescue Wednesday is Beals, same as us. Class Event Thursday is Doomsayer, same as us. Friday, faction, new faction, you guys are getting Dripping Caverns. So I've done that before, just look Dripping Caverns up on my channel. And yeah, that's it for Nintendo Switch. Pretty cool that we have the same kingdom, so you guys have some of the same events. Alright, troop spoilers for Switch. You guys are getting the Maid of Envy on Monday, January 3rd from Cinemirage. This Devil Wears Prada. Arcane Venom, base rarity, ultra rare. Troop type Damon, troop roll, Striker. The spell is called Jealous Rage. Deal magic +1 damage to an enemy. If the enemy has full mana, drain their mana. Mana color green, purple, mana cost 12. We do not use her here in the future, unfortunately. But you'll probably get a mythic, so that's cool, right? Trait number 1, Damon Shield. Allied Damons gain 2 armor. Trait number 2, Omen of Dark. Explode a purple gem at the start of battle. And trait number 3, Arcane. Gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell. Alright, now here is your Dripping Cavern troops. You guys are going to have a new mythic, new faction. That's always fun. I prefer not to have it like that, but I know it's probably the most exciting day you're ever going to have on Gems of War is a new mythic and a new faction on the same day. I'd rather have like a video for a new faction and then a video for a new mythic, so I prefer them not to be on the same day, but hey, I know it's fun. Alright, Friday, January 7th, 2022, new faction, Dripping Caverns. The ultra rare is Cloak Mantle. Mantle as anything. Arcane Swamp. Troop type, Elemental Monster. Troop roll, Warlock. The spell is called Envelop. Destroy magic +1 gems of the most used enemy mana color. Web the strongest enemy. Mana color blue-green, mana cost 11. Trait number 1, Deep Vitality. Trait number 2, Regeneration. Trait number 3, Stealthy. Not some crazy awesome troop. Friday, also from Dripping Caverns, we have your epic troop, Okra Jelly. I like Aeroplane Jelly. Arcane Light, troop type Elemental Monster, troop roll War Master. The spell is called Acid Spray. Create 10 gems of the most used ally mana color and create 8 skulls. Mana color green, yellow, mana cost 13. Trait number 1, Deep Vitality. Trait number 2, Regeneration. Trait number 3, Impervious. It's the mana generator for the faction. It's not terrible, but I don't see people using it outside of the faction, though. Friday, also on Friday, we have your rare troop for the faction, Dripping Caverns. Rock Squid. Wishes the B-52s would write a song about them. Arcane Shield. Troop type Elemental Monster. Troop roll Defender. The spell is called Rock Tentacles. Remove magic +1 gems of the most used enemy mana color. Gain 2 armor for each gem removed. Mana color blue-brown, mana cost 11. Trait number 1, Deep Shield. Trait number 2, Sturdy, which is immune to poison. And trait number 3, Stone Skin, which is 50% skull mitigation. That would be your tank. And then we actually have a decent troop here. Your Legendary from Dripping Caverns is pretty okay. It's called Sagaroth, the Globfather. Arcane Spirit. Troop type Elemental Monster. Troop roll Striker. The spell is Enduring Scream. Silence and deal magic +3 true damage to the first and last enemies. Explode 5 gems, the most used ally mana color. Mana color blue-yellow, blue-purple, sorry. Mana color blue-purple. Mana cost 16. It's actually pretty good. It does true damage to multiple enemies and silences them, and then it explodes. That's what you want to see with like a legendary or a mythic, them doing multiple things. Mana generating and dealing damage and something else, you know? Then its traits are Deep Magic, Accursed, and Gibbering Madness. Gibbering Madness is enrage a random ally when an ally casts a spell. So not bad. I don't see people using it a ton outside of the faction, but I've seen it a couple times. So it actually does make it out of its faction sometimes. Alright, your mythic for Friday is the Archdeva from Whitehelm. Fly the holy skies with the air pope. Arcane Storm and Plains, base rarity mythic, troop type divine human, troop role support. And that's the truest statement ever, support. Chosen of the gods is the spell. Choose an ally. Give them magic times 2 plus 1 attack, life, and armor, and fill their mana. Can only be cast once. Mana color red, yellow, purple. Mana cost 20. Trait number 1, Air Spirit. Gain 1 magic for each yellow ally. Trait number 2, Revered. All allies gain 2 random skill points. And trait number 3, Sanctuary. Barrier and bless a random ally when matching 4 or more gems. So he's one of those troops you can only cast once. But when you do cast him once, he makes somebody, like, they fills their whole mana. Like, he's, a lot of people use him with, like, Lord of Slaughter, or, like, Zul'Goth, or something with a huge mana pool that you could fill a little bit quicker and give them a bunch of stats. Then he's not useless once he does his spell. He can't cast it again, but you have that Sanctuary trait. Barrier and bless a random ally when matching 4 or more gems. That still goes off even after you cast him. So he's not completely useless after you cast him. He was definitely one of the best troops added in 2021. But in the grand scheme of things, I think I made him like a B tier mythic or something. So he's not like a top 10, but he is good. He goes good with top 10s. He's one of those 4th dudes off the bench when you have an awesome 3-man team. Similar to Ulor and Vernalis and Possessed King and Flaming Oni and stuff like that. But he's one of the better ones of those. Up there with like Flaming Oni and Possessed King and stuff. He's used for very specific purposes, like filling Zul'Goth or filling Lord of Slaughter. Alright, so that's all your troops. So the best thing there was definitely the Archdeva, followed by Sagaroth. Alright, any new weapons for Switch? You should, because you have a new faction. So you should have a new weapon, too. Alright, on Monday, January 3rd, from Leonis Empire, you have Flare de Leon. Rarity Legendary, troop type Hammer, troop role Striker. Mana color blue-brown, mana cost 14. The spell deals magic plus 3 heavy splash damage to an enemy. If the enemy is stunned, explode 4 gems. It has Armored, gain 4 armor. Rending, deal 3 splash damage to a random enemy. Sapping, eliminate 1 point of all skills from the first enemy. And Stunned, stun the first enemy. Not anything I've ever seen anywhere, really. On Friday, January 7th, with your new faction, from Groshnok, you get Jelly Shot. Rarity Legendary, weapon type Missile, weapon roll Generator. Mana color blue-green, mana cost 15. Jelly Shot destroys magic plus 1 gems of the most used enemy mana color. Summon a random Dripping Caverns troop. It has Vital, gain 4 life. Chaotic, eliminate 2 points of a random skill from the first enemy. Venomous, poison the first enemy. Draining, drain 3 mana from the first enemy. I don't see it very often. So the best thing you got this week is probably the Archdeva, followed by Sagaroth. And the Archdeva is really the only thing you're going to use after this week, really, honestly. So make sure you get the Archdeva. Hopefully you've been saving up your keys and not getting like random trying for every single new mythic. That's how you start getting new mythics. I say this all the time. You got to skip some to save up keys to get. You don't save up your money and buy the first beater car that you see that breaks down after a week, right? You save up your money to get a decent car that you actually like. So save up your keys the same way. Save up your keys to get that good mythic that you actually like, and not just trying for every new mythic as soon as you jump out of bed on Friday. And Archdeva is definitely one you could try for, and no one would blame you, because it's decent. It's like B tier. Maybe even A-. But yeah, that's your weapons for Switch. Class spoilers, just because, Elementalist, hopefully, eventually there. Kingdom spoilers for Switch. You got Dripping Caverns coming in now, and then it'll be Hellgate next. And pet spoilers for Switch. You're getting Ice Jelly on Friday from Groshnok. It's the faction pet. Pet color blue. Effect Kingdom Team bonus. Effect Kingdom is Dripping Caverns. So you get a new pet. You get new weapon. New weapons. New troops. You're getting a lot of new stuff on Switch. Alright, max kingdom power for Switch. On the 3rd of January, Cinemirage Kingdom Power goes to 13. On the 7th, Whitehelm goes to 19, and Groshnot goes to 21. But yeah, that's it for this week. So over on PC Mobile, PlayStation, and Xbox, we have Tower of Doom, and Invasion, and a new Mythic. And then on Switch, they have Guild Wars, World Event, New Faction, New Mythic. Pretty busy for you guys. Switch especially, but for everybody, really. I see on PC Mobile there's a little bit of space to maybe take a slight break on Wednesday and Thursday if you really wanted to. Just do your dungeon and adventure board and maybe like the pet and the class event real quick. You could probably play the game for 30 minutes if you wanted. But anyway, please like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. And I will see y'all next time, which is going to be Monday for the weekly preview. Then Tuesday, Teams Tuesday. Wednesday should be the live stream, 10 a.m. EST. Then Thursday, same thing, live stream, 10 a.m. EST. And then Friday, probably live stream again. We'll do new Mythic. So I'll see you all this upcoming week. EverQuest coming very soon. I got it recorded. And I'm going to try to do more of that in 2022. So at least 2 videos a week for EverQuest. Maybe 3 if I can. Maybe somewhere in between, like 2.5 a week or something. But anyway, see you guys. Have a great day. Have a great week. Peace out.